the mystery of cats and their relationship with their owners. Have you ever stopped to think about the relationship between you and your cat? It's not just friendship, it's something much deeper. Some say cats are independent, but the truth is they have a unique way of showing affection. Today we're going to explore the signs that show your cat doesn't just see you as an owner, but as their true father. Stick with me, because each of these signs will surprise you. Imagine this, that fixed stare, the constant purring, or even the fact that they sleep in your lap. Could your cat be treating you like a leader, or is it just one of those behaviors they do without any meaning? Today, we're going to understand all of this in a clear and practical way. So, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more curiosities like this. This special relationship goes way beyond simple affection or food. Your cat could be seeing you as their father in many ways you might not have imagined. Throughout this video, we'll analyze each sign that might seem simple at first glance, but actually reveals a much deeper connection between you two. Get ready to fall even more in love with your feline. Stay until the end, because the last sign is something that could completely change how you see your relationship. Before we begin, share this curiosity with other cat lovers, and let's discover together if your feline sees you as a father figure. Now, let's go to the first sign. They follow you everywhere. If you notice that your cat follows you everywhere in the house, from the living room to the bathroom, this could be a clear sign that they see you as an authority figure and a source of affection. It's not just a matter of curiosity, it's their way of showing that they want to be around you, like a child who seeks their father's presence at all times. This may seem like a simple behavior, but it actually has a much deeper meaning. Cats are naturally independent, but when they choose to follow you, they're showing you that they trust you and that you're the central figure in their world. They know that wherever you go, they will be safe. Just think about it. While you're doing something simple, like preparing a meal, they're there, watching every step you take. This is what a child would do with their father, right? If they follow you even to the bathroom, it might seem excessive, but it's a clear sign of affection and dependence. They don't want to be apart from you. This behavior of following the leader shows just how important you are in their life and how they feel they need you. This connection grows stronger every time you acknowledge this behavior and respond with affection. And of course, this bond strengthens each time you reciprocate their attention, reinforcing your position as a protector and source of comfort. If your cat is always near you, they're in a way seeing you as their father, someone they trust unconditionally. And that's pretty amazing. Have you noticed your cat following you around constantly? Share in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to keep exploring these signs. Now let's move on to the next sign. They bring you gifts. Did you know that your cat might bring you gifts? It might seem strange, but this is one of the biggest signs that they see you as a father figure. Often cats bring little trophies from their hunts, like mice or birds, even if you didn't ask for them. This behavior isn't just about affection, it's also a reflection of their instinct to care for and protect you, much like how they would treat their kittens in the wild. When a cat brings you something, they're essentially saying, "I trust you to receive what I've managed to get." This is something that cats do for their kittens. They hunt and bring food to ensure that their little ones are well fed and safe. When your cat does this, they're treating you as someone important in their life, someone they feel is worthy of their effort. Now, if your cat isn't hunting real prey, they might bring you toys or objects they find around the house. This is a symbolic way of offering you something valuable, a way to share a piece of their world with you. It might even be something simple like a lost sock or a piece of string, but to your cat, these gifts are expressions of love. If you notice this behavior, don't just dismiss it as a game or a random act. Your cat is showing you, in their own peculiar way, that they see you as someone special in their life. By accepting these gifts with gratitude, you're strengthening the bond of trust and affection between the two of you. Have you ever received a gift from your cat? Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into your cat's behavior. Now, let's move on to the next sign. They constantly seek your attention. If your cat is constantly trying to get your attention, whether with a soft meow, rubbing their head against you, or positioning themselves in ways that make them the center of your actions, It's a clear sign they see you as an important figure in their life. This behavior isn't just about requesting something like food or playtime. They see you as the center of their emotional world, just like a child seeks their father's attention. Cats are naturally independent, but when they seek your attention, they're showing that they feel comfortable with you and trust you. They're not just asking for physical things like food or toys, but rather emotional interaction, affection, and connection. This is typical of a child who wants to interact with their father, seeking not just physical sustenance, but emotional warmth as well. These requests for attention often become even more evident during specific moments, like when they want to cuddle or when they feel uneasy about something. They come to you for comfort, much like a child running to their father when they're feeling scared or uncertain. This kind of interaction creates a nurturing bond between you and your cat. By responding to their need for attention, whether with petting or simply being present, you're reaffirming your role as their figure of safety and support. This strengthens your bond with them, showing that you are not just their caregiver, but someone they can turn to whenever they need comfort or affection. Have you noticed your cat constantly seeking your attention? Share in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to keep exploring more signs of affection from your feline friend. Now let's move on to the next sign. They sleep on your lap or near you. One of the biggest signs that your cat sees you as a father is when they choose to sleep on your lap or right next to you. Cats are known for being selective about where they rest, and if they've chosen you as their bed, that's a big sign of trust and affection. They don't do this with just anyone. Sleeping near you is their way of saying, "This is my safe place, and here I can rest peacefully." The behavior of curling up and seeking your lap to sleep shows that they see you as a source of comfort, protection, and security. In the wild, cats instinctively look for safe places to sleep, and if they choose you, it means they feel safe in your presence. You, as a father, are the one who provides that sense of calm and safety for them. This behavior is also a reflection of their emotional dependence on you. They're not just seeking warmth, but emotional warmth, the sense of being cared for and loved. When they sleep near you, they're saying they trust you completely and see you as someone who provides both physical and emotional comfort. For them, your lap is the safest, most comforting place they can find, and this shows that they view you as their caregiver, someone who they can always rely on. It's a beautiful demonstration of how deep their connection with you truly is. Have you noticed your cat sleeping on your lap or next to you? Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more signs of affection from your cat. Let's move on to the next sign. They lick or gently bite you. Did you know that cats show affection in some very unique ways? If your cat licks you or gently nibbles on you, it's a clear sign they see you as part of their family, maybe even as their father. This behavior is linked to their instinct to care for and clean their young. In the wild, mother cats lick and nibble their kittens to groom them and bond. When your cat does this to you, they're symbolically taking care of you the same way a mother cat would with her offspring. This action of licking or gentle biting is their way of showing affection and respect. They're saying, "I feel safe with you, and I want to show you that I care." It's a gesture that goes beyond just a simple act of grooming. When your cat does this, it's like a child offering affection to their father, nurturing the bond they share. If they also knead you with their paws while you're giving them attention, it's an additional sign of love and comfort. This is something they learned as kittens when nursing from their mothers. Now they're repeating that behavior with you, showing how much they trust you and how deeply they feel connected to you. By accepting these gestures with love and reciprocating their affection, you strengthen the emotional connection between you and your cat. Remember, this isn't something a cat does with just anyone. They reserve this behavior for the ones they truly trust and care for. Have you noticed your cat licking or gently biting you? Share your experience in the comments and let us know where you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into your cat's affectionate behaviors. Now, let's continue to the next sign. They get excited when you come home. If your cat gets visibly excited when you come home, with meows, jumps, or even running to the door to greet you, it's a clear sign they see you as an important figure in their life. This isn't just about food or routine. They see you as a central part of their world, someone they miss while you're away. This warm welcome is something that cats typically reserve for those they are most emotionally connected to. Cats are territorial by nature, and by showing such excitement when you return, your cat is in a way saying, "You are part of my territory, and I'm so happy you're back." They feel incomplete without you, and when you return, everything feels right again. This enthusiasm is a reflection of how much you mean to them, more than just their provider of food and care. This behavior isn't exclusive to dogs as many people think. Cats, with their more reserved nature, can also be just as affectionate and excited to see you, but in their own subtle way. When they approach you with so much excitement, it's their way of expressing how much they appreciate and love having you around. Every time you reciprocate their excitement with a warm greeting or a cuddle, you reinforce the bond you share. This sign is a beautiful reminder that, to your cat, you are more than just a caregiver. You are a cherished part of their life, someone who brings them joy and comfort. Have you noticed your cat getting excited when you return home? Share with us in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to continue discovering more signs of affection from your feline companion. Now, let's move on to the next sign. They show you their belly. Cats are very selective about who they show their belly to, and if your cat does this with you, it's a huge sign of trust. In the wild, exposing the belly is a vulnerable act, and they only do it when they feel completely safe. When your cat shows you their belly, they're essentially saying, "I trust you enough to expose my most vulnerable side." This is a behavior that shows how comfortable they are with you and how much they depend on you. The belly, being one of the most sensitive areas of a cat's body, is not something they expose easily. So when your cat rolls over and shows you their belly, it's a sign of complete confidence and affection. They're telling you that they feel secure in your presence, and they trust you not to hurt them. This is a clear indication that they see you as a protector, someone they can rely on. This behavior is closely tied to the emotional bond you've built with your cat. They wouldn't display their vulnerability to just anyone. When they choose to show you their belly, they're letting you know that they see you as a safe and trusted figure in their life. It's a beautiful demonstration of how much they love and depend on you. If they start kneading you with their paws while showing you their belly, that's even more significant. It's a sign of affection, and a way they learned to express comfort and care when they were kittens. Now, they're repeating that behavior with you, demonstrating just how much they trust you as their caregiver. Have you noticed your cat showing you their belly? Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to continue exploring your cat's affectionate signs. Let's move on to the next sign. The special connection between you and your cat. Now that we've explored the signs that show your cat sees you as a father figure, it's fascinating to realize how these seemingly simple behaviors have such deep and meaningful significance. The bond you share with your cat goes beyond just the typical owner-pet relationship. They see you as a caregiver, protector, source of comfort, and above all, someone they trust and love deeply. Each of these signs, whether it's their affectionate gestures, the way they seek your attention, or how they trust you with their vulnerability, all point to the fact that your cat views you as more than just a provider. You are a central figure in their emotional world, someone they depend on and turn to for comfort, affection, and security. And as you respond to these signs with love and attention, the bond between you two only grows stronger. Now, take a moment to reflect on how your cat interacts with you. Which of these signs have you noticed in your own cat? If you haven't thought about it before, you may now see your feline companion in a whole new light. They're not just pets, but companions who share a unique and special bond with you. Remember, the more you nurture this relationship, the stronger and more meaningful it becomes. The trust your cat places in you is a precious gift, and it's up to you to continue cultivating this deep connection. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from and share your experiences with your cat. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue discovering the amazing and affectionate behaviors of our feline friends. See you in the next video.